It's called the greatest setting in college football, and even if the skies open up, that pales in comparison to the purple rain that will be unleashed by the homestanding Washington Huskies. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. First down here for the offense. Back to pass, it's Barber. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. At the 40, there he goes. And this sophomore quarterback learning when to use his legs to move the chains. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. He fires it out to the right and is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. They have relished this tight victory since the last time these two got together, Pollack.
It's just winning is beautiful. And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing for...
Running toward the tape. Keeps it and gets past the chains. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Washington!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Wide out in motion. They'll throw it on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got a man, it's Boston. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
That's a really good-looking throw right there, and that was a tight spiral, too. You guys remember the great Washington Husky quarterback, Warren Moon? I don't think anybody threw a more pretty ball than Warren Moon did. Tightest spiral I've ever seen. That right there reminded me of old number one.
It's complete. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Now on second and goal. Wide receiver now comes in motion. To throw, it's Barber. Buys a little extra time. Lets it fly. Oh, man, almost picked off in the end zone. What a red zone stop that would have been. It's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Well, on third and short and field goal range.
Offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rifles it down the middle. Snatches it on the right. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Good pass protection isn't just offensive line, right? Running backs also have to be able to pick up the blitz. That running back did an outstanding job. That allowed his quarterback to just buy a little bit more time before making that throw.
They'll run play action. Quarterback floating away from pressure. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, first down. He leaves it with the back. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Huskies!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be...
He's loose. Kept it, and he's past the marker. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
It's not fun playing defense. I got to cover these fast wide receivers all over the field. You're going to run tempo. You're going to spread me out. You're going to do all this stuff to me. And then it doesn't work, and you call a pass play, and then it turns into that because your quarterback's so special. This just isn't fun.
Washington comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Barber. They're bringing heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Now sliding to his left. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got some room headed to the goal line. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short.
What a 3rd down.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Ran the ball on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd.
Get set.
The inside handoff. At the 45 on its way. Open runway ahead. Touchdown, Huskies. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Hey, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. The
Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Gonna run it. It's Coleman. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. When the Huskies are moving on the ground like this, you will bow down to Washington.
Yeah, and I tell you what, with all the rain they get out there in Washington, you better have a dependable ground game that you can go to and establish that tempo. Obviously, harder to throw the football in the rain, so dominant physical trenches.
Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll leave it with him. Still running at the 40. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time, they attacked the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum-shifting play.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go right back to it.
And what do you do now if you're on defense? You got to be expecting that they're going to try and attack that side of the field, maybe in the same way, maybe on this next play right here.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man, it's Barber. Quarterback moving. Fires downfield. He makes a grab. They will score! Touchdown, Huskies!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. To the air, it's Barber. Still looking, on the move. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Washington! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put...
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, running back on the move. Plows through the defense. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Trying to find his man in the middle. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Touchdown, Huskies! And once he got loose, it was all over. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Buying some time as he moves left. Trying to escape and get it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. First down for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Dropping back, it's Barber. Lets it fly. Lost, the defense is wide open. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
It's first down from the 11. Handoff to the single running back. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Touchdown, Huskies! And the beatdown has ensued. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington.
Cricket.
They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Off the play fake. Buys a little time with his feet. He's going to fire to the left. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. The Huskies get it past the sticks.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you gotta have balance. You can't always throw for it on 3rd down. You've got to be able to run it as well.
Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Going to try to get it himself. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Now he'll turn and throw back to the right. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Ooh, that's one of those where you're breathing a big sigh of relief. That ball.
Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Fast motion from the offense. Wants to throw on first down. Dances away. Quarterback gets the first down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. On 1st and goal, let's see what Washington does. Back to throw, it's Barber. Touchdown, Huskies! And the pummeling has started.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He rifles one deep down the middle. Touchdown, Washington! And the punishment has been extended. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He makes the catch. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. He wants to throw. Moving away from pressure. At midfield, he's got room. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown... It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.